Hey, welcome in everybody. This is Bob with KC Craps, and today we are going to talk about commission, paying the commission. It's also known as a vig, and you will hear it commonly referred to as both a vig or a commission at the casino. So how does it work? When do you have to pay it? How much do you have to pay? We're gonna break all that down. It's gonna be a very quick video, but it is information you need to know when you're heading to the casino to go play craps or crapless. So let's get to it. All right, so for today, we're talking about the vig on a crapless table, which would include the 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, and 12, or on a craps table, which is the 4 and 10, are the only two numbers you would have to be concerned about. But we want to cover everything, so we're going to work with a craps table. So let's say, for instance, I like to play the quarter level when I am playing craps, and I want to put, say, a quarter on each of my 10, 11, 12, and the 2, 3, 4. When you are winning on a particular bet, so the first number comes out, we get a 10. Okay, perfect. So how this works is for a commission, a 10 will pay you 2 to 1 minus a vig. Now the vig will always be taken from the amount that you have placed on the table. So if you hit a 10, it pays 50. If you get an 11, that pays 75. And if you're fortunate enough to get a 12, 4, 5, 6, that pays 150. Now, what is the commission for each of these? Well, it's pretty simple. You pay a 5% commission. That's $1 on every 20. So if I win $50 on a 10, I'm going to pay $1 commission. If I win $75 on a $25 bet on an 11, that's also a $1 commission because it works off of what you bet. Same thing for the 12. It's a $1 vig on a $25 bet to win 150. So not too shabby. It works the same on both sides, but now let's show you what it would look like. Let's say we're going to put $100 on each of these. All right. So on the $100, a 4 would give you 100 or 200. A 3 would give you 300, and a 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, how much is our vig? Well, the commission on these works $1 for every $20 that has been bet. So it should be pretty simple. 5, 5, and 5, right? Obviously, you want to hit the 2 or the 12 because those are what give you the best amounts. And if you're betting $100 a spot, $5 off of 200 or 300 or 600 really is just a drop in the bucket at that point. So the vig will only apply on, again, the 2, 3, and 4, 10, 11, and 12. It is based off of the amount you bet. So if I would have bet $50, that'd be a $2 vig. If I bet $75, that is a $3 vig or commission. And again, if you bet 100, it's actually 5 because there are 5 20s in a $100 bill. So as you can see, it's a pretty simple breakdown. Some casinos will charge you the vig up front. What will that look like? Okay, that's pretty simple. So let's say you're walking in and you are playing your quarters, right, on each of your spots. And pick up all these beautiful $100 chips. That'd be nice to rack up. Okay, so we have that all set up. Now, if you are placing if your casino charges you the vig up front, they'll charge you 26, 26, 26. Same thing over here. But if you obviously go with the $100 level, they'll charge you $5 up front. So it'll cost you $105 for each of those spots. Once that is paid on your very next hit, you don't have a commission. You just get that straight up. You don't have to pay the vig. Now, if you increase your bets, okay, So let's say you're playing along and a 4 hits and you're at a commission up front, or you have to pay the vig up front. The 10 hits, you get paid 50, you collect that. Say you want to press that up to 50. Well, you're going to have to apply another $1 vig or commission ahead of the bet. So if your casino charges commission up front, it is based on the amount that you are betting. So for every $20, it is $1. $50 or $40 is 2. $60 is 3. $80 is 4. And $100 is 5. And it just goes up from there. So if somehow, some way you're playing, say, just on the craps table and you've got 300 up and they say, hey, I need the vig up front, well, then you have to pay them $15 up front. But if this hits and it pays $600 on the hit, right, you don't have to pay the 15 again. It's just a one-time pay for the purpose of that bet. And it only applies to, again, to the 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, and 12. So hopefully that helps clear up the commission on a craps and a crapless table. Just remember that it's on the amount that you bet. It's $1 for every $20, and it's a minimum of $20. So if you have, say, $15 on the 10, there isn't going to be a vig, even when you win, and you win $30. There's no vig on that. It's straight up. It's when you add that $20 on there that you have to pay a $1 vig. So if you increase your bet, your vig will also increase as you are playing. And then on top of that, just remember that to be aware of, as you move up into the $100, $200, $300, $400, $500, you're going to be paying $5 for every $100 that you have on the 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12. Pretty simple. Hopefully that wasn't too convoluted. However, that gives you a quick little breakdown. $1 for every 20 on a vig, $5 for every 100. So it's pretty simple, as we saw. For every $20, you're going to pay, well, $1. For every $100, you're going to pay $5. Now remember, that is going to be on the amount that you bet, not the amount you win, just the amount you bet. So if you bet $25 on a 12 and it hits and you win $150, you only have to pay $1 for that $150. So it's a nice little turnaround. The casinos do it just to kind of even out the odds. If you have to pay the commission up front, just be aware, $1 for every 20, $5 for every 100. I wish you guys the best of luck. And if you've got any questions or comments, please feel free. Put them down in the comment section. Feel free to give us a like. We could use the subs if you want to give us a sub. And turn on that bell notification. That way you know when I load up the next video. We'll see you guys next time. I'm Bob, here on KC Craps.